Tears throughout a Dallas courtroom this afternoon, hearing the accounts of what happened the day two young brothers were killed. The boys' father is on trial for drowning them. Melissa Cutler is first on Fox 4 News, and Melissa, anguish and painful testimony from the little boy's mother.
You know, Clarice, really, it was very difficult to sit inside that courtroom today and listen to this. The anguish, as you said, the tears, the deep emotion felt from the mother, and also turns out from the defendant as well today, and many family members. It was indeed emotional testimony as the children's mother, Kamitra Sampson, took the stand. She described the harrowing moments that her ex, defendant Naeem Mohammed, swerved in front of her and the children as they walked to school that day 2 years ago, and how in chilling details she described how Mohammed said Naeem isn't going to school today. She described the car drive and how at times Mohammed hit her in the face, telling them he'd kill them all. She also described her despair when she jumped out of the car to get a constable's attention, but that constable was not able to give chase. Then finally she described a horrible moment that she learned of the children's fate.
And when I walked in, everybody was just crying. What's going on? Somebody please tell me something. And then when the detective, she told me that they were dead.
Also on the stand, the children's maternal grandmother, who testified how problematic it was to get Mohammed away from her daughter, and an uncle testified that Mohammed tried to break the window and grab a third child, the couple's infant. He testified the defendant yelled, "Your nephew is already dead." We expect court testimony to resume tomorrow, Clarice. And again, this is a capital murder case. He's charged with 2 counts of capital murder for those 2 little boys, so he could either get life in prison or on death row. Back to you.
Melissa, very emotional day, very painful day in that courtroom. Naeem Mohammed, did he show any reaction to what was said today?
Yeah, you know, he did it several times. He talked about, or he listened rather, very intently as his wife, not wife, but his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, had talked about that day and the pain she went through. He had a tissue. He was dabbing his eyes. Also, very late this afternoon, the court played a videotape testimony of Mohammed talking to police, and as he heard himself give his confession, he was very loudly crying. He was weeping. You could see his shoulder shaking, and that was the first time in this courtroom we had seen any overt emotion from him. Was really beginning on today, Clarice.
Melissa Cutler reporting live. Thank you.